Very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome back to our session PGP 15 Web Applications Development using ASP.NET MVC Architecture. Good afternoon to all of you and welcome. So in the last class we have seen most of the things as theory. Today 90% of the time we are working on the practical oriented. Good afternoon, Anessa. Good afternoon from Dilshuk Nagar. Shravant, good afternoon from Dilshuk Nagar. Today we are starting with the new topic, that is how you can get practical oriented, completely practical oriented. Step by step we will learn how you can create it, because this is the basement for the other chapters that we are going to learn. In this chapter today we are going to learn how you can create the view. Smart models. Models keep it aside. Today we are working with controllers and views. How a controller can be created, how this controller can, action methods can be created inside it, how can you access them, and how the returned value of the action method will be displayed in your browser. All these one by one we are going to see. So in this practical time, after completion of one demo, I will give you the time to write your queries, so that I'll clear your queries wherever you are having the doubt. So in a smooth fashion we will go through any doubts, we will see and we will get back. Okay, but there is a time for you to write your queries. Let me complete a small topic, then I will show you the demo and then I will give you the time for your queries. Because I have already explained you what is a controller, what is a model, what is a view. That idea we do have, but first we need to learn practical oriented way. First how to create a controller, which is nothing but a pure C# class. Inside that class, action method, each action method is nothing but one function inside a class. Each action method is nothing but one activity, one request by the user. Might be adding the opening the account or closing the account, deposits, withdrawals, or checkbook request. Like each one is a different task. For each one a different page to be displayed for the user. So you need to create many action methods inside a controller to do all these tasks one after another. How these action methods can be invoked by the client with the help of the URL. So this is the first thing you need to understand, the activity, how the work will happen. User will write URL. Based on the URL, respective controller it will go and respective action method it will execute. After execution of the action method, the result will be returned by the action method. This result directly you can display in the browser to the client, or you can display the result, you can send this returned value to a view. View will decorate nicely and then present in the browser. So directly you can send to the browser, or your returned value by your action method you can send to view. View will decorate and send it to your browser. Anything is possible for you. So that how you can do one by one I am going to show you. So before I am talking about all this, today's objectives let me show you in a notepad. Step by step all we will try to resolve. Let me show you the notepad first with the objectives of today's concept. In the desktop, just wait. And there is a notepad is in front of you. You can see. First today, this objective time we are learning what is a controller and how you can work with a controller. While working with a controller, many different topics are there. That is how you can create a controller, and how creation of the action methods inside a controller, how to invoke those action methods by framing the URL by the client, and how you can pass values to the action methods. That's one by one we will see. Then we will go to the next topic, that is what working with the views. So first this working with controllers, if you understood, then only we will go for the working with the views. Is it clear? Is the objectives are clear today? First topic objectives. Second one I am not talking. So working with views. So first this, I mean that objectives are clear means step by step I will show you the demo. I want your confirmation. Click on place if you understood the objective. Completely practical oriented class it is. Because theory we were learnt already in the last class, that we are learning now practically now. I want confirmation from each and everyone. Who did not understand the objectives, please raise a hand. Who are present for the previous session, but still you did not understand the objectives, those people can raise your hand. So the controller is nothing but business logic, where you are going to write that class. That is a pure class where you can write your business logic. Think so that I am going to a bank for, think so that last 6 months report I want, what transactions I have made, that details I want. So that is one task you are requesting the bank people, they are providing for you. So there is a specific person who will take care of the reports taking out and giving to the client. That is one task in the bank. And another customer is coming, that customer want to do the deposit. For deposits there is another process, so somebody else is taking care for you. So that process is not automatic, you have to do some activities. So that is through computerized one. So you need to make one functionality for doing the deposit. For withdrawals, another function. But what are all these? Business logic. I say business logic. This business logic, how will you implement? With the help of the controller. In the controller, many functions you can create. One is the function for deposits, one is the function for withdrawals, one is the function for opening the account, like that. So many, like add is one function, subtract is another function, multiply is another function, divide is another function in the calculator class. Here class is controller. Inside the class, what are all the functions you are creating? They are called as action methods. Is it clear? So the batch code of our ASP.NET MVC is S160401 for PGP students. S160402 is for GNIT students. So views, you keep it aside. Let me continue with action methods. So views, you keep it aside because we are not learning the views right now. We are learning only controller with action methods. The later you will understand what are views. We are not learning views right now. We are learning only controllers. Controllers, if you understand, where you are going to write business logic in the format of action methods. Each action method will have unique URL to be accessed by the client. When a client wants to access a specific function from the business logic, so there is one unique URL will be there with which that functionality can be accessible. So that you will see, I am the client, I want to see what is the status of my PNR number, that means my ticket status, that is different view. Go to my view. It means that you can write thousands of lines of code here, but last line should be return view, which specifies that now you don't directly go to browser, go to my view, My view will decorate the required data, then send that view to the browser. So that is the meaning. So here redirection, how it is happening? User's request is coming to your action method of controller. Your action method will do some calculations or anything. Finally, it will make us to redirect to your view. View is nothing but simple HTML file where I can nicely decorate. That view will go to the browser. So decorated form will be displayed for you. That's what I am trying to say. That is the use of the view. Right now simple ones only I am showing. Let us step by step will increase the complexity. So in this one, now I said that here whenever you are using views, what I said, you must go for action result, and you must take the what you must write not directly your message. You should always write here action result, here view. That's the only difference. But where is the view? Did you create any view for this function? No. For each action method, you wherever you are saying that return view, you must create one associated view. That means create a view linked to this action method. So wherever anybody is requesting this action method will make me to go to that view. That view will be displayed for the user. That's the methodology. You are the client. You sent a request to me. I am a controller function. You made a request to me, but I am having some data which I cannot decorate. So I am making your request passes to view. View will decorate nicely with HTML. Then that result I will send it to you as the response. So then it will very look and feel will be very good. So what I have to do here is, let me show you here. This is everything correct, but view was not created for this. Previously view concept is not there. Now I am telling you view concept. So on this function, just right click, go click on add view. At the top you are having add view. Before to the go to view, you are having add view, that I am clicking. So immediately you will get a window for adding the view, like add controller, how it is add view. So what is the same name as your action method, it will come. Leave it like that only. You leave it like that and click on add. Nothing to do. Now what happened, you can see a view file got created. Use your concentration and tell me what is the name of this file. You check the screen properly. What is the name of this file? You check at the tabs. Tabs are there. That's also I'm giving clue. What is the extension of this view file? You need to check and write to me. Please check. What is the extension of this view file? This is the view file is here. Okay, that clue also I am giving. What is the extension of this view file? That is very, very important. When you go outside also, the question will be asked to you. Very good. I got 4 answers. Shamal, Tania from Kumakonam Center and Rajaji Nagar. Correct answer. Very good. Mayank, Rajaji Nagar, Vashi Center. Only 6. Rajaji Nagar, guess 003. Is your doubt got cleared or not? How to associate a view to a function? HTML code you need to write in this view file. That's it. I'll show you how to write. If you know HTML code, that's more than enough. You can write here. Where is the view stored? I will show you from Southex Center student. Where is this view stored? There is a views folder. I was shown you in the Solution Explorer. There only it will be saved. I will show you that part also. Just understand how association is done. Once again I am showing. For this one, this function, for whichever action method you want to create the respected view,